How's it going, followers? I'm back here today with a quick thrift haul. I got out and did some thrifting over the weekend. I started on Friday and that carried into Saturday morning and then late into Saturday afternoon at about 3 different spots. I'll tell you about those here in just a second as I go through the items that I picked. If you like my content, please hit that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up. Let me know you like the video. You can find some of these items as well as many other items at one of the eBay stores. Information is in the comments. You can also find clothing articles and hats, a lot of that in my Mercari store. Alright, now moving into the thrift items that I picked. Alright, I'm going to just pan here and let you see my junk pile, right? My death pile is getting smaller and then I just keep on finding stuff. So here we go, y'all. I started out on Friday afternoon on my lunch break at a local yard sale, and they had a lot of stuff. I was trying to be a little bit picky, so the first thing I come across, they had several shoes. I had 4 or 5 pairs that I liked, but I grabbed these. They looked like they were in the very best condition. So a pair of Danskos. All of their shoes were in the boxes, which was fantastic. A little bit of dirt there. That can be scrubbed off relatively easy, but I felt like these would be super easy to clean. The toes on them look good. Sometimes with clogs, you gotta watch about them getting scuffed up. But overall, these shoes were really nice. All the shoes I think were priced at like $4, but having the box with them just makes it easier for me to sell. Obviously, if you're seeing things from other sales, like my Guitar Hero guitar, still debating on how and when to sell that. I can't test it, but it's there. At the same yard sale, she had 3 Cabbage Patch dolls. I actually picked up this Cabbage Patch doll and inspected it, looked at it, I comped it out, and it sells for roughly 75 to 80 bucks in various conditions. So I still got to do a little bit more research because we feel that this is in extremely good condition. There's very minimal stains on her outfit. Hair looks good. It's not fraying out. We were super excited to find this. I brought it home and it got taken. My wife said that I could not have that and was not going to sell it. So she went back the next day. There were 2 more when I was there. She went back to the next day and still had this one. I know the other one that we were looking for had pretty good comps. This one is relatively basic, so I don't know a lot about this yet. I haven't had a chance to look it up, but I suspect it would be pretty good. These were $10 a piece. I went ahead and took the risk on that. And then also from that sale, I got to get down here in my hiding place, but had a nice $2 wood handle knife, Chicago Cutlery 62S. Those are pretty good. The blade wasn't worn down too much, and I got in a conversation with the gentleman about his knife sharpener, because he did have a really nice knife sharpener that I plan to purchase for myself, but this was in really good condition with a very nice sharp edge. Typically a fillet style knife, which this is kind of fillet, but it may be just a steak knife, but they typically go for 15 to 20 bucks with the brand name. All right, move these Cabbage Patch Kids out of the way here. I went to was at my local bin store, which I have shown off things from in the past, and this day I actually had a golden ticket that I won, which means I got to get in the door first, and I was the first person in the door. I ran in as fast as I could and just started scanning the tops. First thing I come across was this large 4 12-inch figure Batman set with the motorcycle. Relatively good item. I've seen them, looks like on eBay, selling between $20 and $30. There's a few people that put them up for bid and lost them for $1. Poor thing, sorry. Learn to use eBay. Next thing I found here was the Uno Ultimate Marble game, which comes with 4 foil chase cards. This is a game from this year. I inspected it really good. It has, I package a lot of stuff in bags to keep them waterproof, but I had to inspect these seals just to make sure they weren't picked open, and because you can tell if they are, they'll have fingernail marks, and it's really hard to pull one of these seals off of the box without either tearing the color off or having some sort of a nail print. So I checked that on both sides and it looked good, because you know, you get people in the stores and they'll try to open them and steal those cards out. So that's something you really have to watch for. But they look like they were in really good condition and clearly had not been opened up. That's one thing, if you shop at these types of bin stores that have Amazon returns and that get overstock from big stores, like for instance this Batman is a Target exclusive. I had to pull it out and look at it. You know, I grabbed it because it's the biggest thing in the building, but then you got to inspect and make sure there's not pieces falling out or missing or some other reason why they would send it to a bin store as overstock. Next thing here is the Roblox Nerf, and it has the exclusive virtual code for Jailbreak and Armory, so I assume you get these guns inside of the virtual game. I sell quite a fair share of Roblox. Typically you want newer stuff. This one is a little bit older, but did look popular. Sell-through rate was a little bit low, really, on all 3 of these items. 4 counting the next item I'm showing. But the amount that I paid for them versus what they can sell for was good enough that I can take that risk and leave it on my shelf. There were a lot of things you could tell maybe they didn't know how to sell Roblox because they didn't mention the virtual item code. I'd be shocked if someone doesn't ask me for the code and tell me to keep the guns. And that would be really ideal for me because they'll likely pay the price that these guns are worth, which is about $20 to $25. They'll give that price for the virtual code. Then I can sell the guns as a used item, maybe with the box, but put it as pre-owned with no code, and those sell for another 15 to 20 bucks because some people actually just want the cool Nerf guns. So that happens. But because it is sealed, I'm not going to try to part it out. Same thing with these, because it has a virtual item code that is exclusive. I also check the seals on them, make sure I don't see any fingernail marks or anything where it's been opened and gone through. All right, next thing here was a DC Aquaman toy, the first edition toy. Only found one of those. I was looking for several, but I only found one. This sells for upwards of 20 to 25. I think I have mine listed for 15 just to try to flip it. It does have also a little bit lower sell-through rate, but usually I sell these. I have a whole bin of action figures. Here you got your Batman, and there's the little 80s He-Man. Got a Power Ranger, but all these Marvel toys from Titan Heroes FX set, they go for $10 to $15 a piece. Out of the package, they're missing accessories, no backpacks, and they're $10 to $15 a piece. So I feel like this one being brand new in the sealed box, I still went ahead and did 15, even though there are people selling it between 20 and 30. 30 is probably free shipping, some of them with 20 with a little bit underpriced shipping. So just trying to move it out. And then lastly, after going to the bin store, I did have a big sports card and autograph show that was in town. I actually had been looking forward to this show for about 6 weeks and had purchased a few things that I was going to take to that show. I totally forgot, and I was up until probably 1 o'clock in the morning Friday night, going through and sorting, rearranging my room, trying to get some things cleaned up. I had trouble sleeping, so I come in here and I just work it out. But I was scrolling on Facebook and saw someone advertising this show and doing a content video, and I was like, oh crap, I've got to go there. But fortunately, on little to no sleep, I managed to go to the bin store, get out in time to reach the card show about the same time that they opened, and got tickets for autographs for who I was wanting to get autographs from. All right, and I'll show you one of those. Now, one of them was it was Jose Canseco. He was there doing autographs, and I had his Fleer rookie card that I won in an auction a few weeks ago at a local show, and he was there, and I got his autograph. He was probably my favorite player from back in the late 80s. I always followed the A's, and I was really excited to meet him. He was semi-personable. I didn't get a photo op, but I got the autographs and I tried to talk to him, but he was busy. But the next one here is what I'm most excited about, and if you see my Facebook page, you probably already saw this, but I'm going to show you this now. All right. So, and I'll put a picture on here so you can see this in the video as well, but this is officially one of the best pieces in my memorabilia collection. This is Dude Love autographed Pop Doll. Of course, that's Mick Foley. He had several different characters: Cactus Jack, Dude Love, Mankind. That was the other character. So I did get a photo op with him. Got the Pop Doll and the autograph on it. Saturday, needless to say, turned out very special for me, and I'm super excited to have got this piece for my personal collection. Alright, and I would be happy to show you my Jose Canseco card, but I have temporarily misplaced it, which I tend to do sometimes, so if I find that, I will sneak it in a photo or I'll put it into my next video. Alright, I almost forgot, and then I also had a small panic and I found my card, but while I was there, I did pick up a gift for the wife, for Miss Little Flowers 07, because when the wife is happy, I can buy more stuff for me. So for her, I purchased the Reba, rumor has it, 30th anniversary edition record, autographed. So that was a very nice celebration when I got home. So that is her autograph, authenticated. And then Jose Canseco, the Fleer update series. The card's not in perfect condition, but that's fine. It's for my personal collection, so I'm certainly not upset about that. That officially is everything from this weekend. Thank you once again for joining me today. Again, if you like my content, please hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you next time.